Okay, the first exercise is called a sit-to-stand exercise, and it's to strengthen your quadriceps or thigh muscles. And you want to start by sitting in a sturdy chair or another surface that won't slide out from underneath you, in which that when you cross your arms, you can come up to a standing position. Okay, so now we're going to start the exercise. I'm going to have you scoot to the edge of the chair. And then we're going to do 10 repetitions coming to stand while continuing to keep your arms crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next exercise is called hip abduction exercise, and it's to strengthen the outer hip muscle. And what you want to do is to hold on to a sturdy chair or counter for balance. And the important things to remember with this exercise is to keep your toes pointing straight ahead as you lift your leg out to the side. Okay, we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll switch to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next exercise is called hip extension, and this is to strengthen the muscles on the back of your hip. And here we're using a TheraBand for resistance. You need to tie the band to something sturdy that's not going to move. In this video, there are wheels on the table, but they're locked down. So at home, you want to have a sturdy table or couch, something that will stay in place when you pull against it. So you're going to hold on to the counter for support, loop the TheraBand around your ankle, and tie it to the leg. If it's too difficult to pull against the TheraBand, you can do this without any resistance as well. Okay, so we'll begin this exercise. You're going to pull straight back while standing up straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that completes the exercise for the right leg. Okay, we'll now do a set of 10 for the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next we'll do toe raises, and this is an exercise to strengthen the muscles on the front of your lower leg. So you're going to hang on to a chair for balance, and then you're going to raise your toes up in the air, standing nice and straight. So we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next we'll do heel raises, and this is to strengthen the muscle on the back of your lower leg or your calf muscle. And so you're going to stand up straight, hanging onto a chair for balance, and raise up as high as you can onto your toes. And we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the next exercise is to strengthen the upper back muscles, and what you want to feel when you do this exercise is the muscles in between your shoulder blades working. So you're going to hold the TheraBand about chest level with a little bit of tautness between your hands to begin, and then bring your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay, so we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to work on balance, and as you work this you want to make sure that you're safe. So you want to position yourself where you have something on either side of you so that if you need to use your hands you can. You can do it like this with 2 chairs, or in a narrow hallway, or standing in a corner with your back to the corner so that you have walls on either side of you. The first exercise we're going to do is standing on one leg. And what you want to do is to pick up one leg and stand in that position without letting that leg hit the stationary leg for as long as you can, up to 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll begin having you lift your right leg without touching your left leg and try to stand as long as you can on that left leg. If you should need to touch the wall for balance, just do that and then try to take your hand off the chair or wall. If you need to set your foot down to regain your balance, you can do that and then try again to lift your foot up as long as you can. Okay. Okay, now we're going to practice standing on the right leg. So you're going to lift your left leg up in the air without touching the right leg and try to hold up to 30 seconds or as long as you can. Again, if you should need to touch the wall or the chair to regain your balance, you can do so, and then try to let go of it, holding your balance on one leg without your arms supporting. The important thing with this is to challenge your balance, but to be safe. The more you practice, the longer you'll be able to stand on one leg. Okay. Good. Okay, the next balance exercise is called tandem stance, and you want to start in the same position as you were with single leg stance, between 2 chairs or in a corner, so that you have something on either side of you in case you need help for balance. And what you'll do with this one is to bring your right foot directly in front of your left foot, so the heel of your right foot is touching the toes of your left foot. And you want to try to hold this position up to 30 seconds. Now, if it's too difficult to maintain this position, if you're unable to hold your balance in this position, what you can do is slide your right foot back so that it's halfway in front of your left. And this is called partial or modified tandem. And then you can work on holding this position for 30 seconds. Okay. Now we're going to switch feet. So you're going to slide your left foot directly in front of your right foot, so the heel of your left foot is against the toes of your right foot. And you want to try to hold this position for 30 seconds. And again, if this is too difficult, if you're unable to hold your balance at all in this position, you can slide your left foot back so that it's halfway in front of your right foot. And then continue to hold this position as long as you can, up to 30 seconds. Okay, good. Okay, next we're going to do some flexibility exercises. And the first exercise is to stretch your calf muscle. And what you want to do is hold on to a chair or a counter, something that's sturdy. And we'll begin with the right leg. And we're going to have you bring the right leg back. You want to make sure your toes are pointing straight ahead and your back leg or your right leg stays straight and your heel stays on the floor. And while you're keeping your right leg in this position, you're going to bend your left knee and come forward onto your left, put your weight forward onto your left foot. You should feel a stretch in your right calf muscle. The stretch should be comfortable, it shouldn't be painful, but you should be able to feel it stretching. You want to make sure you don't bounce, just hold it steady. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Okay, and we'll come back to standing. And now we're going to stretch the left calf muscle. So you'll bring your left leg back, toes pointing straight ahead, and knee is straight, and you're going to keep your heel on the floor. Then you'll bend your right knee and bring your weight forward over to your right foot. And then now you should be feeling a stretch in the back of your calf on the left leg. Again, it should be a comfortable stretch without pain. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. This exercise is a stretch for the hamstring muscle, which is the back of your thigh. So what you'll do is hang on to a chair or a counter for support for your balance, and we'll have you bring your right foot forward, taking a step, and place your foot on the floor. Now you're going to keep your right knee straight, slightly bend your back knee or your left knee, and then bend forward at the waist until you feel a stretch in the back of your right thigh. And once you're feeling this stretch, you want to hold the stretch. No bouncing, and it should be a comfortable stretch. We'll hold it for 30 seconds. Okay. And now we'll stretch the left leg. So you're going to bring your left leg ahead, place your foot on the floor, keep your left knee straight, and then slightly bend your right knee or the back leg. And then bend at the waist forward until you feel a stretch in the back of the left leg. We're going to hold that stretch for 30 seconds.